The tennis world is on fire once again, and this time, it's Novak Djokovic making headlines. After a series of emotional outbursts from Carlos Alcaraz, Iga Świątek, and Coco Gauff, the 24-time Grand Slam champion has finally spoken out, and he didn't hold back. Djokovic's message was clear and powerful. He's tired of the excuses, the media drama, and the lack of respect for what it truly takes to dominate this sport. While Alcaraz, Świątek, and Gauff have all recently expressed frustration over the ATP and WTA schedules, Djokovic fired back, saying champions don't complain, they adapt. In this video, we'll break down Djokovic's explosive comments, the growing tension between tennis generations, and how this fiery exchange could reshape the ATP and WTA landscape in 2025. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. Novak Djokovic strongly rebuked Carlos Alcaraz, Iga Świątek, and Coco Gauff for their recent complaints about the crowded tennis calendar. Serbian star Novak Djokovic spent many years on the ATP Players' Council, even serving as its president. However, dissatisfied with the policies of the Association of Tennis Professionals, ATP, which governs the men's professional tour, he spearheaded the creation of an independent players' union, the Professional Tennis Players Association, PTPA. Known for his combative nature in defending his ideas, often clashing with Roger Federer and Rafael Nadal, who preferred to work within the ATP framework, Djokovic, now 38, continues to approach every issue with unflinching conviction. At the twilight of his career, his record stands as the most successful in tennis history. At the ATP Masters 1000 in Shanghai, Djokovic arrived swinging verbal blows at those he sees as lacking initiative in defending players' interests. His comments came shortly after Iga Świątek criticized the congested schedule, stressing that the number of mandatory tournaments for top-ranked players keeps growing. Her concerns were echoed by Coco Gauff at the WTA 1000 in Beijing, but it was Carlos Alcaraz who made the biggest noise, publicly aligning himself with Świątek. The world number one, fresh off his title win at the ATP 500 in Tokyo, delivered sharp criticism of the tour calendar, with Alcaraz, Świątek, and Gauff all having spoken out. Djokovic took the opportunity to issue a subtle but pointed rebuke, particularly toward his dear Carlos, as he put it, but also to the broader locker room. His remarks shook the tennis world once again with their firmness, even if his message was far from new. Those who know me, my press conferences, my time on the Players' Council, know that more than 15 years ago I was already saying we needed to unite and reorganize the calendar, Djokovic stated. I was one of those who didn't support extending Masters 1000 events, because that meant taking more days from the schedule. Then came a clear dart aimed at Alcaraz and others. Some players say there are too many imposed rules, and so on, said the Serb. But these rules exist so players can earn bonus money. If you want to play fewer tournaments, you can, you'll just lose the bonus. And at the same time, some sign up for exhibition events. So, it's all a bit contradictory. Alcaraz, for instance, will receive a bonus for fulfilling his ATP 500 commitments, a hefty one given he earned the most points in those tournaments, and will also compete this month in the Six Kings Slam exhibition in Riyadh, alongside Djokovic and Jannik Sinner, who distanced himself from Alcaraz's complaints by noting that each player ultimately decides where to play. The players aren't united enough, Djokovic continued. They don't get involved when they should. They make comments, complain, and then walk away. And when something goes wrong, they come back later. He concluded with a call to action. Talking to the media might stir something up, but that's not how real change happens. I know from personal experience. You need the top players to sit down, get to work, and actually care a little more.